What's up, family? It's your girl Esri with my very first gear review. How exciting. So this is the Microfogger2, and I bought this because I wanted a remote fogging unit to add some smoke to my photography. I've worked with Party City foggers in the past and stuff I bought from Guitar Center, and none of it works really well because you really need a plug for all of it to work. Not to mention that the cheaper stuff tends to burn out pretty quickly or just be kind of janky and not work in general. Now this is a really cool device. It's remote, you can charge it, so it lasts for a full 1 to 2 cartridges. And it does take a little bit of setup, so don't think that you can just go out and start shooting with it right away, because it takes about 2.5 hours to really charge and get the liquid to absorb. But as you can see, it produces a lot of smoke really quickly. Now, using it outdoors was kind of hard because the wind would blow away the smoke. In the brief shoot that I just did, which is kind of a self-portrait, I stuck it behind my head in front of a rim light. Roxy's hungry, everyone. Say hi, Roxy. What do you think of the Microfogger? You don't like it? Oh, I'm sorry. So when I shot with it, I used a rim light and put it in front of that rim light and created this really cool effect that I really liked. I set up one Profoto B10 as my key light in a Rembrandt position with a large umbrella pointed directly at me. The second was in front of the backdrop and pointed directly at the back of my head. I set up the Microfogger on a small table directly in front of the hair light. And what you don't see in my left hand is that I'm actually holding the remote to the Microfogger, and I held it for about 5 seconds to get this much fog out of it. I set up the camera on a 10-second timer and literally just pushed the button and ran. The other thing to keep in mind is you can only do about 10-second bursts, so it's not really intended to fill up an entire forest full of fog. But for a portrait or for something small, it is a really, really cool device. So for the cost, the mobility, and really how much fog it produces for how tiny it is, I'd say it's well worth the price, and I give this product a 9 out of 10. Why not a full 10? Frankly, the 10-second burst is a little hard to work with sometimes, and you're not going to be able to take it out into nature and really do like those big war shots. This is really kind of a more portrait-y smoke machine. If you're using it indoors and your smoke detectors are turned off, it is a really, really cool effect. Highly, highly recommend checking it out. It's a fun gadget to play with. It'll change your photography. So that's the Microfogger2. I'll put the link in the description of where I got it down below. And stay tuned for more gear reviews and photography tutorials, as well as just general photography and video game stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye.